2021 Aston Martin V12 Speedster. This $950,000 hand-built roadster features styling inspired by classic Aston racers and fighter jets. You can almost hear the slap bass opening before the chugging guitar riff lights up and driving drum beat kicks in and Kenny starts to croon, revving up your engine / listen to her howling roar / metal under tension / begging you to touch and go. Highway to the danger zone. Okay, this 2021 Aston Martin V12 Speedster features a specification inspired by the F/A-18 Super Hornet rather than the F-14 Tomcat that starred in the original Top Gun movie. But with a 700 HP twin-turbo V12 under the hood, a 186 miles per hour top speed, and no windshield, this $950,000 hand-built roadster, one of the most extreme Aston Martin road cars yet, is designed to deliver fighter pilot thrills without leaving terra firma. Sensible? Not for a second. But that's the whole point. Created by Aston Martin, the company's bespoke customization service, the V12 Speedster is a living show car, Aston says. Just 88 of them will be built, with deliveries to customers beginning in the first quarter of 2021. The specs. The V12 Speedster is built on a unique platform that combines elements of the bonded aluminum structures that underpin the DBS Superleggera and the smaller Vantage, along with various bits of mechanical hardware. Suspension is multi-link all around, with coil springs and adaptive damping that can be switched between Sport, Sport Plus, and track modes. Wheels are 21-inch forged center lock alloys, and brakes carbon ceramic, with 16.1-inch rotors up front and 14.2-inch units at the rear. In addition to that headline-grabbing 700 HP, the Aston Martin-designed 5.2-liter twin-turbo V12 pumps out 556 lb-ft of torque. Not quite the epic 715 HP and 664 lb-ft the engine makes in the Superleggera, but still grunt enough to make the lighter V12 Speedster 0.2 of a second quicker to 60 miles per hour, completing the sprint in just 3.5 seconds according to Aston Martin's figures. The transmission is the familiar 8-speed ZF automatic used in every other modern Aston apart from the manual transmission Vantage, and the drive is funneled earthward via a limited slip differential. A specially designed stainless steel exhaust features centrally positioned twin pipes exiting through the rear diffuser. The V12 engine was a core part of the Speedster's design brief, Aston Martin design director Miles Nürnberger says. This car has been created to deliver an incredibly visceral experience. That's why it is a V12 rather than a V8. We are amplifying all the emotional strings that we can to the absolute maximum. Carbon fiber bodywork and jet-inspired styling. All hardware is wrapped in a unique body created almost entirely from carbon fiber under Nürnberger's direction. He says the V12 Speedster takes a very different approach to the forward-looking designs of the DB11 and Vantage models. Instead, the V12 Speedster glances back, with nods to historic Aston race cars such as the 1953 DB3S, especially around the midsection of the car, plus the 1959 Le Mans winning DBR1. Echoed in the low-slung grille and the streamlining humps behind the driver and passenger seats. The intake vent at the leading edge of the hood recalls the iconic DB4/DB5/DB6 road cars. In many ways the V12 Speedster could be viewed as basically an update of the CC100 Speedster concept shown by Aston to celebrate its centenary in 2013. But the surfaces are tauter, the body section's more muscular, and it's not entirely a look in the rear view mirror. The front graphic is very contemporary production Aston, and the rear wing with an integrated light is a clever nod to the rear end graphics of both the current Vantage and the forthcoming DBX SUV. Fighter jets? The bodywork that runs between driver and passenger separates the open cockpit into two teardrop-shaped voids that look ready for a pair of F/A-18 canopies. The clear housings on the humps behind the occupants amplify the effect, and they allow you to see the custom full-face helmets stored there, mandatory wear if you plan on driving the V12 Speedster above 20 miles per hour and want to return with your face intact. This particular V12 Speedster is also shown in a technical cue by Aston Martin, color and trim scheme inspired by the F/A-18. The exterior is finished in Skyfall silver, with satin black on the exhaust tips, vents, and grille. The interior features dark satin, dark chrome, machined aluminum, black leather, black technical textile, and black carpets, with strategically placed contrasting bright red straps echoing the remove before flight ribbons you see dangling from a parked Hornet. And in case you missed the gag, there are tiny F/A-18 logos and silhouettes on the doors and dash. With all that power and dynamics tuned by Aston chassis was Matt Becker and his team, the wind-in-your-face Aston Martin V12 Speedster promises to be quite a ride. Thank you for watching my video.